Hello, and welcome to the setup and maintenance video for the E-Instruments E8500 Portable Industrial Combustion Gas and Emissions Analyzer. The E8500 is easy to operate with simple push-button operation instead of complex menus. Measure button displays all of the parameters that the analyzer is capable of measuring and calculating. You can also zoom in by pushing the measure button again to make the screen easier to read. Store button. You can store and recall any tests and data for downloading to your computer to keep digital records and emailing reports for your customers. Print button. This allows you to send information to the optional remote wireless printer easily, and also prints the combustion analysis and emission report while you are performing the measurements. Setup button. This allows a user to change and select the configuration of the analyzers, including the time and date, fuels, measuring units, oxygen reference level, and much more. Calibration. The calibration button takes you to the calibration menu where you can calibrate the gas sensors as well as temperature and pressure calibration. Before starting up and using the 8500, first check a few things with the units. First, take a look at the filters. There are two filters that can be accessed by pulling out the drawer. The line filter collects dust, ash, and particulates in the stack gas. The line filter gets dirty from the outside in, so you can easily see how dirty it is. If the filter has any cracks or a heavy buildup of dust or particulates, change it before doing any combustion test and preventing any combustion byproducts and particulates from getting into the analyzer. The condensation filter collects any residual moisture that might be in the stack gas after it passes through the chiller. The filters can be easily changed by pulling the hoses off and on the ends of the filters. If you ever get a low flow alarm, the first thing to do is to check the filters and replace as needed. It is recommended that the unit is turned on in a fresh ambient air environment, since the analyzer runs an auto calibration cycle right after the analyzer is turned on. Being in fresh air and not having any of the probes plugged in will ensure that the unit is clear of combustion byproducts and calibrated properly for accurate testing. Turn on the analyzer by pressing the power switch for a few seconds. You will see the screen illuminate. Following the instructions on the screen, press the OK button. Now the 180-second auto zero calibration countdown will start. Once the auto zero is complete, the unit will beep to indicate its completion, and then it will show the main analysis measuring screen. Now you can connect the probe and the hoses to the analyzer. One hose pushes into the sample in port on the analyzer, while the other hose connects to the positive pressure port. The thermocouple connector pushes into the yellow stack temperature input. Now you can insert the probe into the stack and start your combustion analysis and emissions monitoring. It is strongly recommended to keep the E8500 in its gray protective carrying case during normal operations. Besides protecting the analyzer, keeping the E8500 in its case makes it easy to see the display screen, access the drawer, and allow for the condensate to automatically drain out of the bottom of the case. The E8500 can run off battery power or AC power. If you plan to run off battery power, make sure to charge the E8500 the entire night before with the unit turned off. It is strongly suggested to run off AC power as often as possible. If you do not plan to use the E8500 for several weeks, then it is recommended to charge the analyzer for 6 to 12 hours every 2 weeks. Please refer to the E8500 operating manual for more details about proper use and care of the analyzer. For more information about the E8500, please visit our website at www.e-inst.com.